Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate Oman Television. First, the headlines. Seeking to include concepts of entrepreneurship in academic curricula, National Seminar for Entrepreneurship starts in Muscat. His Excellency the Minister of Environment and Climate Affairs announces that there is a study to establish more nature reserves in the Sultanate in the next stage. East Mediterranean countries region discusses in Muscat approval of a document of medicine rational management. And poems for the country are recited at the 4th Oman Poetry Forum in Musanna. Those are the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos sent a cable of greetings to the custodian of the Holy Mosque, King Abdullah bin Abdulaziz Al Saud of Saudi Arabia, on the National Day of the Kingdom. His Majesty the Sultan received a cable of thanks from His Excellency President Dr. Fuad Masoom of Iraq in reply to His Majesty's cable of greetings on his election as the President of the Republic. Seeking to include concepts of entrepreneurship in academic curricula and to highlight the role of small and medium enterprises in providing work opportunities for youth, activities of the National Seminar for Entrepreneurship started with the participation of 300 researchers and specialists from inside and outside the Sultanate. His Excellency Dr. Ali bin Masoud As-Sinaidi, Minister of Commerce and Industry, patronized the opening ceremony. A number of training workshops were held during the event for students, parents and educationalists, showcasing a host of issues concerning entrepreneurship among personnel of the society. An exhibition portraying students' experiences and initiatives in this field was also held. Participants will present a number of work papers at the three-day seminar. On the margin of the National Seminar of Entrepreneurship, His Excellency Dr. Ali bin Masoud As-Sinaidi, Minister of Commerce and Industry, revealed the possibility of revisualizing mechanisms of Rafad Fund to finance projects of school students. He said that it is possible to create a small program for those who own and run their own enterprises or projects inside schools on condition of committing not to leave their schools. Within the efforts aimed to enhance investment atmosphere and to strengthen competitive stance of the Sultanate, the Ministry of Commerce and Industry signed with the World Bank understanding agreement to review legal procedures and procedures of registering foreign investments. His Excellency Dr. Ali bin Masoud As-Sinaidi, Minister of Commerce and Industry, signed the agreement, and Nader Abdulatif Mohammed, Regional Director of the bank, signed on behalf of the World Bank. The agreement included technical consultancy works, which the World Bank will implement over 9 months, in addition to review and study all legal frameworks related to registering foreign investment and procedures accompanying them. That in addition to a list of amendments required to be inducted to investment atmosphere in line with the best practices applied at the regional level. His Excellency Mohammed bin Salim At-Tobi, Minister of Environment and Climate Affairs, stressed that the two royal decrees on establishing Jabal Qahwan nature reserves in the Governorate of South Asharqiya and Wetlands Reserve in the Governorate of Al-Wusta are an expression of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos' keenness and attention to environment in the Sultanate in order to protect it. During a statement for radio and television of Oman, His Excellency announced that there is a study to establish more nature reserves in the Sultanate in the next stage in other governorates, which is a clear indication that the environment is a vital factor that concern the Sultanate and that each reserve sustains elements of the Oman environment. With the participation of a group of physicians from Mediterranean countries region affiliated to World Health Organization WHO countries, meeting on good governance of medicine was held in Muscat today to acquaint with some experiences of the countries which finalize formulating and applying documents of medicine management. The meeting discussed selecting best ways to put up a document for the medicine management at participating countries to achieve transparency and principles of good governance in medicine sector in order to contribute in achieving the best for the people. A new batch of assistant judges and associated public prosecutions joined to study in Higher Institute of Justice in the Wilayat of Nizwa. The students performed oath with the attendance of His Excellency Sheikh Abdul Malik bin Abdullah Al Khalili, Minister of Justice and Chairman of Institute Board. The ceremony witnessed launching e-system to manage the study contents in the institute. The students expressed their happiness to join the institute, which will provide them with judicial sciences throughout 2.5 years. Still to come in our news bulletin, the first version of Higher Education Training and Career Expo, EduTrack 2014, inaugurates at Oman International Exhibition Center. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. Azuma Omania is an event theme held in Muscat to present levels of restaurants and coffee shops quality in the Sultanate and to encourage culture of business among Omani youth. His Excellency Ahmed bin Nasser Al Mahrazi, Minister of Tourism, presided over the ceremony, who said that Azuma Omania is a good initiative which shows the Omani identity, the individual initiatives, encourage business in this field, produce these institutions for the public and present them for the big companies, especially hotels. This event aimed to invite a number of people from entrepreneurs and coffee shop and restaurant owners to provide their creativity and exchange experiences in this field. It is an ideal stage for small and medium enterprises in the field of supply and for promoting their services and products, as well as it is a good opportunity to contract with big companies in the Sultanate. We are all for Qaboos is the theme of the 4th Oman Poetry Forum, which was opened at the auditorium of College of Technology in the Wilayat of Musanna of the Governorate of South Al-Batna. More details in the following report by Sultan bin Saif Al-Sarai.
موطني قابوس ولدنا من حكى ردد إلهي.
24 poets from various Arab countries participated in the 4th Omani Poetry Forum in the Wilaya of Musana'a under the auspices of His Excellency Sheikh Saad bin Muhammad Al-Saadi, Minister of Sports Affairs. It witnessed huge interaction from many Arab countries' citizens.
We are happy tonight to be in a very good situation in poems. As you see, we started tonight with very good poems, with very good also poets from GCC.
The event has been divided into 4 days, where in each day 6 poets will recite in 2 groups to delivering their poems in their own style with unique atmosphere. The attendees have shown their satisfaction about this forum from different aspects. The fourth version of this gathering came under the theme "We are all for Qaboos," which attracted a good number of poets to participate in this event in order to show love and loyalty for His Majesty the Sultan, as well as express their utmost greetings and best wishes for His Majesty of good health, happiness and long life.
And this year, especially, we make theme. We are proud about it, which is called in Arabic كلنا قابوس. In English, we are all Qaboos. And really, we are proud for this theme. I will tell you something else. Our guests from outside of Oman, of outside of this country, especially from GCC, they are very happy about these themes.
The Omani Poetry Forum is an annual event organized by a group of Omani poets meant to enhance poetry art in the Sultanate and to show its importance at expressing various feelings concerning the people. Poets always express themselves and feelings through poems, and in this gathering here, all of them have expressed their love, respect and loyalty forward His Majesty, where each one has used a unique style to deliver his message for the audience. Sultan bin Saif al-Sarai from South Al-Batina Governorate, Al-Musana'a.
With the aim of spreading awareness in the importance of follow-up under construction buildings and the need to comply with drawings specifications that's certified by the municipality, Municipal Engineers and Technicians Gathering was inaugurated today in the Wilayat of Ibra under the title Together for Comprehensive Building. The events of this gathering will last until 22nd of October. It included a number of training workshops for those who are concerned with the field of building and construction. The inauguration ceremony included the opening speech of the forum and providing work papers in the importance of getting acquainted with big responsibilities taken by technicians in this field. Entrepreneurship Award continued is acquainted tour in a number of governorates of Sultanate with the aim of meeting male and female entrepreneurs and encourage them to establish projects which contribute to enhance national economy. The seventh station to acquaint the award was in the Wilayat of Brahmi. The award this year will be focused on society awareness of the importance of entrepreneurship. Male and female entrepreneurs express their aspirations and hopes and look for answering a number of the inquiries which will play a role in enhancing Oman investor role in pushing the wheel of national economy to advanced stages. With the participation of 22 countries, the next version of Higher Education Training and Career Expo EduTrack 2014 was inaugurated today at Oman International Exhibition Center. It aimed to get acquainted with programs and admission terms at institutions in order to give male and female students to get acquainted with job opportunities who studied in secondary schools and first university stage, besides people who look forward to admission in bachelor, master's and PhD degrees. It was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Abdullah bin Mohammed Asarmi, Under Secretary of the Ministry of Higher Education. And now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Cloudy skies will prevail over the coastal areas of the Governorate of Dhofar and nearby mountains, with chances of intermittent drizzle. The rest of the Sultanate will have clear skies with some clouds over the Hajar Mountains. Winds will be southerly to southwesterly light to moderate to active along the coastal area of southeastern coast, while it will be southerly to southeasterly light to moderate over the rest of the Salted. Seas along the southeastern coast will be moderate to rough with a maximum wave height of 2.5 meters, and along the rest of the coast it will be slight to moderate with a maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. And with two. On television, before we enter tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. Seeking to include concepts of entrepreneurship in academic curricula, a national seminar for entrepreneurship starts in Muscat. His Excellency the Minister of Environment and Climate Affairs announces that there is a study to establish more nature reserves in the Salted in the next stage. East Mediterranean countries region discusses in Muscat approval of a document of medicine national management. And poems for the country are recited at the 4th Oman Poetry Forum in Sana'a. And with that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here in the newsroom and the studios, thanks for watching. Good night.